What's going on, guys? I'm Jada Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Will Smith. I had gotten articles over the past couple of days in regards to Will Smith and the could be impending divorce of him and Jada. They've pretty much publicly gone in separate directions. Jada has returned to Red Table Talk. But I believe in this season, she's not going to discuss the Oscar situation. You know why? Because it's not important to her. She wants to make sure she focuses on her brand more so than Will's, because she's never cared about Will Smith's brand. She's cared about, financially what he's been able to do for her. But I don't think that she necessarily cares about his brand. She cares more about hers, as I've chronicled in my recent videos about these two. The divorce could be coming. I would not doubt it. They have no reason to be together. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett have no reason to be together. It's clear that he did something in the moment and there were ramifications. People were saying, well, this is staged. This is not real. Whatever. All I know is it had a ripple effect through Hollywood. And through the marriage as well, because I think Will Smith probably feels like a moron. This is why he's in India. Okay, you don't go to India unless you realize you screwed up. Now, he actually took a trip there a couple years ago, but now he is back to get spiritual guidance, because he realizes that he's in a situation that he shouldn't have been in, and he probably should have pulled the plug on his marriage some time ago. But maybe it was for the children, but the children are older. He doesn't have to stay for the children. And I think that men who end up staying because they want to keep their family together and do it for the children, your wife may not feel the same way. So let's get into this article from Republic World. It says, back in 2019, Will Smith had visited India and discovered a new understanding of himself whilst performing several religious rituals in Haridwar. King Richard star Will Smith made his first public appearance since the infamous Oscar slap roll. In late March, the 53-year-old actor was clicked in Mumbai with a spiritual guru. The actor sported a simple white tee along with what appears to be a spiritual thread wrapped around his neck for his visit to the country. While in Mumbai is no stranger to Hollywood celebrities making a surprise visit to soak in the diversity, it is surely rare to see them. However, this is not the Oscar-winning actor's first tour to India. Back in 2019. Smith visited the country as part of his Facebook Watch show, Will Smith's Bucket List, where he visited major places of the world and experienced new things. During the stint, he made a stop in Haridwar and participated in various religious pictures of which rituals and pictures which the actor posted on his social media. On April 7, 2019, Will Smith took to his Instagram to share multiple pictures from his stay in Haridwar. In the pictures, the seasoned actor is seen engaging in several religious rituals, like conversing with gurus and sitting near the Ganges, where major religious events are hosted. In his caption, the actor talked about gaining a new understanding of himself while visiting there. This article here, international news. Will Smith's controversial conduct at Oscars 2022 has reportedly created more tensions in the couple's marriage. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's marriage appears to be heading to divorce as the couple barely talk to each other amid Will's controversial conduct at the Oscars. But he did it for his wife. I thought Will Smith did this for his wife. Isn't that why he did it? Didn't Will Smith make a fool of himself to defend his wife? I thought that was why he did it. Ain't that what all y'all was saying on social media? That he did it for his wife? He was defending his wife. He was defending this black woman. Well, Jada doesn't seem to think so because she hasn't said anything publicly and she's not even going to address it on her Red Table Talk. This guy has ruined his reputation, may have sabotaged his own career, even though I've seen reports where they're claiming that he's still getting roles sent to him. Of course, he's Will Smith. Doesn't mean these are the type of roles he may want. King Richard actor slapped Chris Rock on stage of the prestigious event for poking fun at Jada's shaved head. He was defending his wife's ego. That's what he was doing. Regardless of people's divided stance on the matter, the tensions between the couple is on the rise. Heat magazine reported, ever since the Oscar scandal, tensions between them have been palpable. There have been problems for years, but they're barely speaking right now, an insider shared. If they were to split, Will has a fortune of $350 million that Jada would be entitled to half of under the California law. It could be one of the ugliest divorces in showbiz history and drag on longer than Angelina's and Brad's did. Well, that was different because there were young children involved, as far as custody is concerned. Of the publication added, Will obviously doesn't want that, but there is only so much he can take. An insider shared, Will had issued a public apology to Chris Rock. Violence in all forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior in last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. Well, you have to understand it is. This is why they have comedians host these shows, Will, to make fun of the actors. And they have always done this. Well, not always, but they've done this a lot, especially over recent years. This is what they do. That's why they put comedians as hosts. You know this. You've been in Hollywood for years. You did this to defend your wife's fragile ego, and your wife distanced herself from you extremely quickly because she realized that she had her own thing going on and she did not want to ruin that. And she does not care about you right now as much as you care about her. And I think that him wanting to avoid a messy divorce is only going to continue to tear him down. Because see, if he would have just left Jada, he wouldn't have to hop on stage and defend her, because they would have probably gone through a very messy divorce and he probably wouldn't care for her either. He would see who she truly is. Maybe he already knows who she truly is, and for years he has tried to not see that part of her. But the thing about Jada Pinkett, and you have to understand this, is that the person she really loves isn't Will. Unfortunately, it's not him. She cares about what she's doing right now, and not the fact that Will Smith put his career on the line to defend her. She doesn't care about that. She doesn't care about that. She is not even trying to discuss this situation, because to her, her basically her non-support shows that she wasn't bothered really by what Chris said. She just doesn't like Chris. That's why she rolled her eyes, because she doesn't like him. And she showed how she felt about him. And Will Smith took that as an opportunity to defend her, which he shouldn't have done. Because she's an adult. She's been in Hollywood. She knows how these award shows go. And the particular joke was not even that egregious, I would say. I just think that you have individuals like a Will Smith, who, again, I think he gets browbeaten by his wife a lot privately, and publicly he tries to do things to appease her. He thought this would appease her, because he's always wanted to appease his mother and defend his mother, and he even said this, to the point to where now he looks bad. Now let me go to an article here from page 6 about Chris Rock's mom. Okay, Chris Rock's mom had something to say about this. I wanted to add this into the commentary. Chris Rock's mom is finally addressing Will Smith's infamous slap at the Oscars. When Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, he slapped all of us. Rosalie Rose Rock told South Carolina news station WIS-TV, shout out to them, on Friday, marking her first interview since the incident on March 27th. But he really slapped me because when you hurt my child, you hurt me. The South Carolina native, who's 77, admitted that, like many viewers at home, she initially thought the televised slap was staged. She said it wasn't until Smith, who's 53, started using obscenities directed at Chris, who's 57, that she realized the bit wasn't fake. Rose was also asked in the interview what she'd like to say to Smith today if the two were able to have a conversation. She'd tell him to leave Jada alone. I have no idea what I would say other than, what in the world were you thinking? Because you did a slap, but so many things could have happened from that, she explained. Chris could have stepped back and fallen, and that would have gotten taken out, and you really could have gotten taken out in handcuffs. So you didn't think. Further recalling the incident, Rose claimed Smith made wife Jada Pinkett Smith's day. Because she was mulled over laughing when it happened, Rose said, referencing her son's joke about Jada shaved head. No one heard his speech. No one was able to just be in the moment because everyone was sitting there like, what just happened? Rose told the outlet that Chris is doing well now, but is still processing everything that happened. As Page Six previously reported, Smith stormed the stage and attacked Chris after the comedian quipped, Jada, I love you, G.I. Jane too, can't wait to see it. The Red Table Talk host, who's 50, who had been vocal about her struggles with alopecia, rolled her eyes before her husband approached the stage and repeatedly shouted, keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth. Chris responded at the time by saying, wow, Smith just smacked the bleep out of me, before defending what was just a G.I. Jane joke. Just wanted to show y'all what his mother had to say. Shout out to her. You know, that's what women who have critical thinking skills do. They you know, you have to hear from the elders, especially, you know, women who aren't dysfunctional, who aren't weirdos, who don't raise their children to be weirdos. Sometimes you have to hear from them. Listen, no good deed goes unpunished. And it seems like Will Smith is punished himself so much to the point to where he made a fool of himself in order to defend a woman he cares about who don't even care about him the same way. And the best thing that Will Smith can do at this point is just go ahead and get that divorce. Because at this point, what else you got to lose? Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Make sure y'all like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll see y'all in the next video.